Now, as we all got the latest update, if you've not watched that video, please do watch the latest update on the Corona inquest where Spending spoke. And we are glad that Spending did not drink the Kweku's water of Wunmi, like Adura and many others that have decided not to be truthful, like Darosha, the uncle of Mohbad. We are glad that Spending refused. Spending said, no, enough is enough. Spending spilled out everything at the Corona inquest. And I'm glad. In fact, people are even saying we don't need Prime Boy anymore on this. We don't need Prime Boy on this anymore. That Spending, you have delivered the goods. And that's what I said. I said there are two people that we need. We don't care about Adura. We still hope that Adura will do the needful. We don't really care about him. There are two people that we need, the nurse and Spending. If they can open their mouth wide and say all and drop even evidence, that's all. That is all. Wunmi will spend time in Kirikiri. And not just that alone. People will vote to make sure that Wunmi is dropped in the dungeon, the darkest of it, in prison for a long time. And maybe then the father, the real father of Liam will then come for Liam, since she has made DNA a big issue. I'm talking about this DNA. I want you to pay attention to this one. You're about to hear some deep revelation, what you have never heard before. You know, Wunmi said, no, Mohbad is the first man in my life. I'm a virgin. Dependable God. Remember, she came up with that song. She wanted to release a track. She wanted to release a track back then. The dependable God. She now dressed herself like, I said, what kind of foolish lady is this one? I mean, this is a lady that a lot of people know. One of those people that know the activities of Wunmi and the types of women like Wunmi, that is now presenting herself, saying, no, she's not what Mohbad says she is, a transformer. Please, listen, pay attention. But before we proceed, like and share, tap on the subscribe button. Very important, don't play with it. Tap on the subscribe button so you don't lose out whenever videos like this are dropped, bombshell like this are dropped. Returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say a very big thank you to you for being here. And I want to say a special thank you, and may God replenish the pockets of those that have tapped on that thanks button. If you want to also bless this channel, you can as well tap on that button. Let us get right into this one.
One post the picture one from one shot select because they wear select clothes. You know what then? I'm going to carry lawyer on top DNA. On top DNA. The person going to carry lawyer on top DNA. Check go ready. So if you say Mohbad there abroad, when you say Mohbad can't fight for abroad, it's not okay. If they won't fight for him, they go to DNA. What man like that lawyer? See me I tell now, most of all these girls, they did for coded runs. Most Nigerian girls, 80% they don't show back there. That's why we talk anything that has to do with DNA or Olosho or Mambinu. Most of them, even some girls when we think say they be better girl, they get accounts on top of Olosho, on top of coded runs, codeddruns.com. Go search, go check. If you be better girl, even they talk about Olosho, then they talk about coded runs. Now we call the talk say you won't go to do loving you, they will come carry loving you for you. You better go open your eye. Person gonna carry lawyer on top of DNA. See that pikin, physical be Mohbad pikin. But the guy they fear because not be only Mohbad in Naka. Why did they deal with Mohbad? So in the fear say, don't bother say DNA. Only my job Mohbad. Now when they come say, since Mohbad when he did alive, he has said the killing. But Mohbad Papa talk say, when Mohbad did alive, say he want to throw the pikin inside river. Why you want to throw the pikin inside river? I want some people I call it simple carry select clothes, dependable God. Some mumu I call it right say if you know say your hand plain, you go to DNA now. They will go to DNA. Most of all these guys, they will see, and me I did, before say I want to accept you, say you my babe. Martin run background check, guy, Martin, what? You want go in my head, but I will put Olosho near. What I prove I rank, but okay, show Olosho, go show bully. Let's see, say you want to carry, and see, you want to carry, more of money, see, move, okay, but look, okay, what's them there and do it, don't see this man, don't see die. What's the young boy, menstruation? On ṣe cramp kò kàn mí olóyún ó ń do over postpartum kò kàn mí make up do tó bá ní olóyún okay olóyún àbí no problem má ṣe DNA ọmọ tó bá ní tó bá má sọ fẹ́ sílẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ bí ìyá ẹ̀ dáńgó fẹ́ jù dán pẹ̀lú mi ṣé any lady na no na say no lady for this world fit try me na no na ó ti yé But ìjà mo ṣe fẹ́ mú anything pé I dey do menstruation kò kàn mí mo fẹ́ wọn mọ̀ nǹkan bí menstruation ìwọ kò gbogbo wà mo fẹ́ dúró how far ṣe wà available mo fẹ́ mọ̀ tó bá gbóbìnrin sílé tó bá ṣe menstruation ò lè do náà ó ti yẹ ọ máa ọ̀fun owó tán yẹn but tó bá ń gbé olóṣó tó yẹ pé sáré wá gbà tó dẹ̀ ń wọ kọ́ńtọ̀ tó yẹ kó dẹ̀ ń lóògùn tẹ́lẹ̀ everything lọ tó dẹ̀ ó ti yẹ okay ó wà available màá tún pọ́ lóṣù tó ní ìdí ńlá ó ti yẹ kò sí no dey follow me dey try say you be girl maybe I know say you obole Time is simple, okay, Olosho, ni no dem a deep pẹ̀lú I get any Olosho na many sáré wá say they dey on good time. Gba mi kan mi ma tọrọ owó gan mo fún 5k, mo le fún 10k. Mama, no dey follow me dey relate say the US I know be Olosho. What can they do like say you want for the set standard for me say don't talk to me like that. Be jab, olórí burúkú ni. When say most of them on top of coded drums, na just on top of coded drums. Go coded drums, go see most of all these girls. And they on top of coded drums for Lagos. For Alimosho, I see more than 2,000 girls for Alimosho on top of coded drums. For Alimosho, for Badagry, for Lekki, they're full there. They're full there. All these girls say they're on top of Instagram. They're full Instagram, just love our page. They're low show. That's why they dey against DNA. Because if your hand clean, your way pure, why you go dey against DNA? Say you go to carry lawyer, say you go one say dependable God, one bomb, one big picture, my every to one say filter, she every to job Mohbad anyway. Then I depend. See, you just pay me say na move guys, and you don't need the right level of 4 for more. If you get OT, you don't know say most of it is gonna be your bully. Ọmọ tó bá fẹ́ gbé wọlé ṣe kó fẹ́ ke ọmọ ẹ fẹ́ wá pẹ̀lú ẹ ó in your mind ọmọ pé ló show ni òun ló máa prove òun ló máa work hard ló máa jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé òun kì í ṣe olóṣó pé òkè ọmọ gidi lòun over evaluate ìjà ẹ̀pa azin ṣe background check ẹ̀ gbé sí ìgboro ayé oh you know say it's sweet to dey carry to dey pop sáré wá gbà ní see you go use them do many stars ó lè ṣẹ̀jú wọn sókè báyìí ó máa dó wọn dó ká ó máa fi wọn ṣe anything tó mú ẹ̀ e dey sweet na if most of una be guy na know na what while lie this girl go dey rush una and I don't know na what. To see all these girls, they need most of them die. Are they? You know what I'm saying? See, girls, no matter as they talk like this, they will still fuck me. If I see DM, they say, okay, what one let my do me. Level. Now money they because most of them like money and again poverty day like that. As they talk like this, you know, still stop them, they go still come fuck me. Are they? It's about phone low one okay, time show one like 30k, one like 20k, one overnight. Oh my what? Oh, go bank account money. So as long as you don't get money, go do them as you like. Go rubbish them. Don't let them get a follow you do loving you. Loving you, move bad money. You answer dependable God. Only ask you only many things. Oche voice notes. To back panic go where. Only buruku just love. I don't talk anything. They're gonna come carry picking. They come. Dependable God. Mohbad already now. Mohbad don't go on orientation. What orientation or our you think about 2 million followers. You think about orientation pay make you get better orientation. Say Roma Obole nah no say Obole by the try nonsense. You know more now. No people will try nonsense. Can't hear Joe.
Welcome back. You heard what he said. This is called confirm. This is confirm. There is no two ways about it. We are in a dangerous society now. Back in those days, you can separate ladies like Wunmi. You can separate them. You can separate ladies like Wunmi, but that is difficult to separate them. They are well dressed. Back in those years, those Olosho ladies that are, these are immoral ladies. Those high-risk women, as they are called, high-risk ladies. You see them dressed in a certain way, you already know that this is the spirit that lies or lives inside of them. You already know what they are. When you go to club, those are the type of ladies that you find. Slowly, we started seeing a new strain, a metamorphosis started happening. We started seeing a new, and we are like, what is really going on here? What am I trying to put to you? I'm saying that a lady that lives with her parents or a lady that is in the university, all of a sudden, she is now what they call coded Olosho, going around from one man to the other, transacting using technology. You send her the location via GPS, the GPS location, you book the Uber for her. Everything is technology now. She gets her alert on her phone when she arrives and she does the show. When she's done, she goes back. Recall that Mohbad has said that when Wunmi will just come up with something for them to quarrel about. Or if Mohbad is like, but why are you behaving this way? Please, can you show me the papers that you got from the hospital when you did the so-called scan of the baby inside of you? Wunmi started making problems. Mohbad obviously wants to know. The next thing Wunmi will do is to just get out of the house. She'll go and lodge somewhere. So they have this hotel that they go to. They know them. They have their key. Once they come there, they know that it's key number 4. So room number 4. That's how Wunmi operates. Back and forth all over the street. With that her tiny self, she is benching the unbenchable here and there. Delivering electricity where nobody has asked her to deliver. That's how she goes around. Mohbad sang that song. But the problem is, why didn't Mohbad leave this lady before this lady pied Mohbad? Like I've dealt with that when the native doctor, the spiritualist, explained that Mohbad was experiencing something in his life. Whenever Wunmi is out, Mohbad experiences decline. Decline in quote, what they call luck. Like things just don't work for him. Things don't work for him. I'm kind of thinking that there's nothing like that. I'm thinking that Mohbad is just psychologically entwined or intertwined or tied to her. So whenever she's not around, Mohbad is unable to concentrate. And when you're unable to concentrate, you will not be able to give value. You'll not be able to add value. And nothing will come back to you too. Maybe he will not be able to process his thoughts. He will not be able to sing and do what he needs to write lyrics because his heart is divided. His mind is divided. That's what I'm thinking. So immediately she returns back, Mohbad feels comfortable. So there is something. There is a soul tie somewhere. There is something so bad that Mohbad could not leave Wunmi until Wunmi finally cried. Now, coming to what Spending said, the argument they had, he said Adura knows about it. He said this is not something that we have to now begin to make up some rocket science experiment on it. He said Adura knows about it. Adura is present. All these guys are just fooling each other, trying to pretend like they don't know what happened. We don't know how it happened. We don't know where it went. We don't know how it came. We don't know how it flew. No. He said no. He's aware. He knows about it. It's just that this boy called Adura has chosen to be wicked, has chosen to be a useless person, has chosen to be bad to his brother. Is this envy or greed? What exactly is this thing? Even if your mom opens her mouth to tell you this, you say, Mom, this is my brother. How can we embrace this girl? What's the plan, Mom? You that you are supposed to break and scatter that birthday party, you were there dancing with Wunmi. Did Wunmi offer you pekus, Adura? Many people have slided, they've gone to your page to tell you that if you don't speak, your life will be miserable. And it is true. You know the truth. And they say the truth will set you free. You know the opposite of when you are not free. You'll be in bondage, you'll be chained for life. Right now, you are being given a long rope to do what you need to do. Soon, that rope will be short. And the speed at which that rope will be short, you will not even believe it. You won't believe it. Adura, that's your name. Prayer. Adura, be careful. It's time for you to begin to. I don't know what they promised you. I don't know what they've given to you. It's time for you to stand up for your brother. Darosha, of course, he will be judged. He is the embalmer. He's one that quickly packaged Mohbad. So nobody would know. Nobody will see what happened. And I'm very sure that Mohbad's mother is involved. They've called themselves like, hey, what's up? Quickly embalm him. Don't let his father see this thing. If the father sees it, there'll be trouble. Don't put Wunmi in trouble. This is unbelievable. How can someone's mother connive with the prime suspect and say, package the whole thing and let's sort it out that way? When Mohbad's mother had the opportunity to speak, do you know what she said? I questioned my son. I said, can you tell me the truth? What happened? They started giving stories of Prime Boy. But Spending said, I was there all through. There is nothing. Prime Boy and Mohbad did not really even have like a fight like that we say he had a fight. And even the little injury, the scratch that Mohbad had on his hand, cannot buy him. Something else happened. That is what he said. He said, I saw Mohbad last on Monday. Mohbad was alive, breathing. That he was even surprised that they got the nurse because he didn't know they were even going to get the nurse or anything. He went as far as saying the person that even made contact with the nurse and all of that. So they know all of them are involved in this demise. All of them are involved in the demise of Mohbad. These are terrible, wicked people. And I said it the other time, that there is a possibility that Adura is in support of this wickedness because he is not happy that Mohbad did not include him in the Canadian travel thing. Envy. We will not have brothers that are envious of us. This is how bad it is. Lekki Transformer. Wunmi, your time is up. Justice for Mohbad.